spaghetti dinner. I think there is leftovers in there still, so if you're hungry, feel free to get some spaghetti dinner afterwards. We're asking for donations for the Kids Camp 2024. And by the way, welcome to the Branch Calvary Chapel. For those who have never been here before, welcome. We thank you for coming. Tonight's going to be a special night. I am introducing my sister-in-laws. If it wasn't for music and our love for music, I would have never have met my sisters-in-law, Dotty and Tina. But I joined their band back in the 90s, specifically Dotty, and was their bassist for a while. And so we had a love for common music, and we enjoyed playing. And you're going to love these two tonight. They basically have been playing music at a very early age. Their mom was their influence. I think they probably started them on the love of music. I would liken Tina as a cross between Aretha Franklin and Al Green, as far as her soul and how she sings and the love that she has with her singing. And Dotty, what I love about Dotty is I am first and foremost a songwriter fan. I love, when I hear a song, the thing that I judge the most is the songwriting itself. And Dotty is an amazing songwriter. I put her up there with my favorites, which secular, I love Paul Simon, but I would put her up there with Chris Rice, with Keith Green. So you're going to be blown away by these two tonight. Their music is powerful, soulful, and their music, if anything, is going to point you towards God. And when I think about Dotty, and what's cool about Dotty is that when she puts pen to paper, when she writes a song, her first thought is Jesus. And I've never seen her write a song that isn't about Jesus. And so if you're here to hear about Jesus tonight, then be ready, because you're going to hear about Jesus with these two. So, and then of course, the rest of the band, they're pretty awesome. So you guys should enjoy it tonight. But without further ado, Dotty and Tina and band.
We haven't even started.
I'm giving you guys the best I can give you, but you can probably hear I'm a little rough.
All right. Sorry. There's a few things I have to do. All right. You guys remember those 35 millimeter slides? You put them in the carousel? Like, people that are my age and older would know. So this song is from looking at tiny little pictures. My one sister was putting together a video for my mom for her life. So looking at all the pictures, that's what this song came from. As I look at the past, these tiny little pictures captured in a photograph, just a moment in time. But the faces are all younger, and it's interesting to find the people all go through different stages in their lives. Moms and dads both had lives before we met them. The grandmas and the grandpas were once young and they were strong. And everybody longs for something. As I look at these slides, I see the people that have shaped you in the stages of your life, and the fingerprints of Christ are on the essence of your being, for you've given him your life. The people you've grown up with are the family in your life. The hand of God is on the different stages if you let him. These things are what have shaped you, and thus in turn shape me. For better or worse, we are a family. might worry about tomorrow, but I am in his hands. He directs my paths in joy and in sorrow. This life's just a moment, and then there's eternity. I hope I get to be with them in heaven. The grandmas and the grandpas were once young and they were strong, and everybody longs. The people you've grown up with are the family in your life. The hand of God is on the different stages if you let him. These things are what have shaped me, and thus in turn shape me. For better or worse, we are a family. A family. We're a family. A family. Thank you. What's the proper amount of gratitude for someone that saved my life? I think I'll be indebted to you forever. What's an appropriate amount of appreciation for the one who took my deprivation? Now wash me clean in his blood so I'd be free. Do you know what I mean? Have you seen the exceptional love of my God? While we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. Do you know how I feel? This is real. It's an outpouring of my gratitude. And I can't claim this life as mine anymore. I won't ignore the price you paid for me. Hanging out for hours, you were a cursed man upon a tree. You gave up your life, your rights, your power, your strength, your dignity. And by your blood, you saved humanity. And by your blood, you saved humanity. So what should my response be?
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord.
An outpouring of gratitude.
Thank you, Lord.
A thankful heart and attitude to my Lord. 'Cause you came and you gave and you live and you save and you conquered the grave. In Jesus' name, you live and you love and you are high above, and you gave it all up to sing this song of love. We were yet sinners, Christ died for us. And I won't ignore the price you paid for me. I'll be running to you for more, 'cause you set me free. I don't want anything but you, Jesus. I don't want anything but my Lord, my God, my Savior, my first love. Take away the things that stand in your way. Fill me up with the life you give. new growth in you. My hands are open to receive whatever you may have for me. I know you won't leave me alone. You want to see me grow in you. When this life is over, all that matters is what did you do with Jesus? When this life is over, all that matters is what did you do with Jesus? And what did he do in you?
Thank you.
All right, it's time for the band. Come on.
We've got our awesome friends here. We got Luis on the drums, Gary on bass, and Vince on guitar. I think this is Dottie's first song she ever wrote. Is that right?
Yep.
That's right. Other than parodies.
And Tina made it way better. You'll find out. All right. My prayer now is that this man would know how Jesus loved him so. And now she is in the corner of the high school gym, you see, another lonely wallflower with depleting self-esteem. And when she looks into the mirror, she always curses what she sees and says, why would any boy even want to dance with me? But Jesus feels the tear roll down her cheek, and he says, you're beautiful to me. Hopeless, the lover of the unloved, giver of salvation. He is our God above, always with you. That's where he wants to be. So put your trust in Jesus, and he will set you free. There's nothing you can do. Well, just give it all to Jesus and say, come into my heart. He understands what's in you. You know that he's known you from the start. I know that you need a friend that's true. And that's what Jesus is to you. Yeah, yeah. He's the answer, I know. He's the answer, sitting on your front porch swing,
Sitting on your front porch swing,
staring at your diamond ring.
staring at your diamond ring.
You were thinking to yourself, should I just take off and go?
Always thinking of yourself, never time for someone else. 'Cause all this wishing made you happy, wishing you could get away, wishing for the break of day, wishing that you had the words to say.
How do you feel me coming closer?
Coming closer,
'Cause in my heart I know I
want you to know me.
But every time that we get
We
closer,
get closer.
you run away.
Please don't run away.
I have known you all your life.
I have known you all your
I'm the
life.
one that gave you life.
I'm the one who gave you life.
I know every tendency you have is just to go. And every time you think of me,
And every time you think of me,
in your deepest need,
in your deepest need,
you wonder if I care or if I'm there at all.
I sent my son to die and bleed, always thinking of your need. Does this decision even affect you? I want to give you life today. I want to show you where you wait. I want to give you the words to say.
How do you feel me coming closer?
Coming closer.
'Cause in my heart I know I want you to know me. But every time that we get
We
closer,
get closer.
you run away. Please don't run away. Na 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 na, 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 na 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 na. Please don't run away. This one needs an introduction. Oh, what, I gotta put my hair up? I'm hot, sweaty. Okay, this song, we're gonna act for you guys. It's gonna be so awesome. Epic. All right, so I'm the outgoing kid. She's the shy kid. And Angel's gonna be a guest appearance as the teacher. Okay, take it away, Gary. Do you want to come over to my house? My mom says it's okay with her if it's okay with your mom. I've got a basketball court at my house, and I've got some video games, and I think we could have a good time. We could be friends. We could be friendly. We could ride bikes. Or we could just hang out. It's a win-win. I could make you laugh. You could make me laugh. And we could have a good time.
Okay, what's your favorite kind of movie? What do you like on your pizza? And what's the best ice cream, in your opinion?
I like superhero movies and pepperoni pizza and cookies and cream ice cream.
Hey, I have a dog.
You do?
Ah, a really like you to meet him.
Okay.
He's really funny and he's super cute.
Love dogs.
Do you have a dog?
I do.
Oh, because I'd like to meet him.
His name's Chewy.
Maybe our dogs can be friends together too, just like me and you.
No, girls.
Turn for the work, and if one of them falls, the friend can lend them a hand.
Hey, I was thinking I could look out for you.
Yeah, and I was thinking I could look out for you too.
We'd have each other's backs, cause that's what friends should do.
We could be friends. I could cheer you up.
And I could watch your back.
I could make you laugh. It's a win-win. Life is better with friends. And I think I like being friends together with you.
Yeah, I think I like being friends together with you.
And maybe our dogs can be friends together too, just like me and you.
You've won me over, I'll be your friend. Starting tonight. I said starting tonight, I'll be your friend.
Oh. Whew. Okay.
All right. This song is Just Come Home, and I like it because it's about the prodigal son, but it's like a reverse Uno on it because it also talks about the brother who stuck around and did everything he was supposed to do, but he still had a bad attitude, and his heart was still far away from God because he let bitterness creep in. And basically, wherever you are, right now, at this moment, you can just come on back. God is waiting with open arms. There's nothing you can do that's too bad for him not to welcome you home. I've been thinking about the time.
Let's have a party.
You once were lost, but now you're found, and I've always been right here for you. I know you did just what you thought you had to do. You've never gotten so far gone that you could not just come home and bop, 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 let it on for him too. I know he did just what he thought he had to do. Bitterness crept in while he followed all the rules. I wish he would just come home and bop, 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 let it on. Where's your heart at? Where's your mind? What are you dwelling on? What is the treasure you will find out? Is it redemption? Are you a whitewash too? Well, outwardly you're looking good, but inside you're still far from home. And he knows our weakness. He knows our pride. He demonstrates his love for us while we were in sin. He came and died, and we're not our own now. right here for you. I know you did just what you thought you had to do. You never got it so far gone that you could not just come home and a bop 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 ba ba da da
If only I could get a drink without those awkward silences. Acknowledge your need for God. Look deep inside and be honest. Is it time to let go? This illusion of control, delusion of control, 'cause you'll never know the treasures of the King until you surrender yourself, your life, your everything unto Him. And He's asking, when will you trust me? What are you holding on to? 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 What are you holding on to?
What are you holding on to?
You put up these walls
To
keep from getting hurt. You put up these walls, you still hurt. And tell me, what good has it done? What good has it done? Can you run
with the sun
from the sun? And He's asking, when will you trust me? always loved you.
I've always loved
No matter what the cost, I've always loved you.
I've always loved
Take a look at the cross. To those who are burdened,
Are you burdened?
in me you will find rest. To those who are thirsty,
Are you thirsty?
drink and be refreshed from the river of life, living water, and never thirst again. The river of life, living water, be free from your sin. Oh, what are you holding on to? 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 What are you holding on to?
What are you holding on to?
He's asking, when will you? Oh, when will you? When will you trust me? You want to tell the story about the tapestry?
Okay. Okay, so a few people in this room, I think, probably know who Corrie ten Boom is. She was within a family of Christian believers who decided in Holland they were going to be a part of the people who were doing the right thing by the Jews that were being persecuted through World War II. And she was a nominal Christian, like that was kind of like their family's thing. She went along with it. But her sister, Betsy, was always in love with Jesus and wanted everything to be about him. And they got into the concentration camp, and it was obvious, I think, to Corrie that her sister wasn't going to survive because she was always very frail. And it was almost like the mantle, kind of like Elijah and Elisha, passed from Betsy to Corrie, and she found the strength to pursue the Lord and to persevere. She ended up, her number was up to get into the gas chamber, but somehow there was a mix-up, and she got put on the release list. And so she walked out of the concentration camp without any problems. But one of the things she has in her book, The Hiding Place, if you haven't read it, guys, it's an amazing book, and you really should. 13-year-old Tina read it, and it changed her life. And one of the things she talks about is this poem. She didn't write it, I don't believe, but she quoted it. Maybe she did write it. She did write the poem. Okay. It's called The Tapestry, and basically it talks about how we look at the underside of the tapestry where we're at, and it just looks like the weirdest pattern and design. The threads are crisscrossed and ugly because they just don't go together, and you can't really make out the picture. But she said that's okay because God is above it, and he sees the finished picture. And so this song is called Tapestry of Life. I need to blow my nose. Excuse me.
I worry about tomorrow. when I know he's got me in his hand. Sometimes I wonder when I fret in sorrow, 'cause I'm underneath it. I can't see the bigger plan. In this tapestry of life, the weaver's by my side, and I can't see it, but he's making my life beautiful.
Now I will not worry, except I'm human. But you understand that, 'cause you've walked in my shoes. You know every weakness. You were tempted, but you never gave in. Now here's something we can use.
Gonna come to your throne where mercy's raining down, and you'll meet me with kindness, and I find help. Life's but a weaving between my God and me. I can't choose the colors, and He weaves steadily. When I've sorrow in my pride, I forget He sees the upper side, and I can't see it, but He's making my life beautiful.
Silence, and the shuttle ceases to fly, unrolls the canvas and reveals the reason why the dark threads are as needed. In the weaver's skillful hand as the threads of gold and silver. In the pattern He has planned, He knows, He loves, He cares. This truth can never dim. He gives the very best to those who leave the choice to Him. In this tapestry of life, the weaver's by my side, and I can't help but see He's making my life beautiful. In this tapestry of life, the weaver's by my side, and I can't help but see He's making my life beautiful.
was my baby. I just had my baby. So are you guys having fun? Yeah? All right, we got 2 left.
And then I won't be able to talk anymore.
Yeah, those song goes. It's a little unsure and uneasy. Jumping at the bit, I know he sees me afraid, but willing. Hold me by, but you, Lord, you know that I'm milling around in my mind. All of my mistakes and my fears eat me up inside. Dangerous. It's not about my confidence, your sustenance, and more than enough. And I know I couldn't pay the recompense for my daily ascent. Don't make sense. Sometimes I wallow in the mud when I'm down on the ground. I'll be looking around till I hear your voice say, look up, your redemption is nigh. Now I'm a little more sure you can use me. It's not about me, Lord, and I know you see me afraid, but willing. Hold me by, but you, and I know that you're dealing the grace to handle everything that comes, and I need not fear this time or next time. It's all because of your sacrifice. You paid the price. That's why I'm standing up, and that's what I want to tell them. You did it all. We just need to call upon the Lord, and I know He'll show Himself strong. Just say I belong. I belong to the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, Emmanuel. That means God with us, mighty one, God's only Son. He's my hope, my rock, my salvation, the light of the world, the Holy One, and He's the Son of Man. In Him I'll stand. Oh, yeah. Impure and unworthy. I know He saved me, Lord, but I still feel dirty. I ask forgiveness. You're faithful and you're just to forgive me from my sin again. 'Cause I could never be good enough, brave enough, or strong enough. So I cling to my salvation. I will run to the only one who's ever done the work to save mankind. Sublime. And I belong to the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, Emmanuel. That means God with us, mighty one, God's only Son. He's my hope, my rock, my salvation, the light of the world, the Holy One, and He's the Son of Man. And Him I'll stand, and I can never say enough. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is our last little ditty tonight. Hanging next to Jesus, on the rugged cross, faced with a choice to make, whether souls be gained or lost.
One man chose to follow the way that leads to life. The other chose to die right there and spend eternity in fire.
As we are walking through this world, we all have choices to make. There are two paths you can go on. Which one will you take?
The wider is destruction, but the narrow leads to life. The choice is yours to make right now. Is it darkness or is it light?
Which thief are you? Do you know what will you do when it comes your time to choose? Will you win or will you lose? Which thief are you? Now you may ask yourself some questions, and the mysteries that may abound. But when your life hangs in the balance, nothing seems quite so profound.
So just give up your excuses and decide you want to live. The truth is knocking on your door. You know you have to deal with it.
Which thief are you? Do you know what will you do when it comes your time to choose? Will you win or will you lose? Which thief are you? In your life you will have trouble. We all know this to be true. Jesus came to take your burdens and to give peace unto you.
You know he gave his life up so that you might live. There's nothing you can do to earn it. Just believe that it's his gift.
Which thief are you? Do you know what will you do when it comes your time to choose? Will you win or will you lose? Which thief are you? When they came for him near the garden, they had their torches and the weapons ready in the dark of the night. And Jesus said to them, who are you looking for? They said, Jesus of Nazareth. He said, I am him, and that knocked them to the floor, proclaiming his deity. Moses saw the same I am you see in a burning bush that was not consumed. Jesus died, but he rose again for you. For you. Which thief are you? Do you know what will you do
When it comes your time to choose, will you win or will you lose? Golly. Thank you.
I don't know who's supposed to close us. Oh, here comes Robert. Robert. Come in and close us out. Who's closing us? We didn't plan that far.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys. I can close this out. I can talk. It is so appreciated to have so many people here that love us and people who supported us and playing with us tonight. And most of all, we're just thankful to God because He is the man. I drew a blank. No, He deserves all our praise. And God is so good because not only did He make us sisters, but He did make us friends. I didn't just become her friend tonight, just so you know. So, thank you. And if you've heard anything in the songs and it's touched your heart, or you've seen anything in anyone else you know that's a Christian, ask somebody that's here on the stage. The time is short. You need Jesus. That's why we're here. I mean, I'd sing all day long about Jesus. That's why I'm singing, because my voice is pretty much gone now. But Jesus means the world to me, and I want you to know that kind of a love. So thank you again for coming out.
Thanks again, everyone. Lemonade, coffee, and desserts back there. Donations are welcome, so feel free to mingle.